Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante, Arsenal 2, Chelsea 2. With that being said, let's get into the player ratings. Now, before I get into the player ratings, people, you're going to have to wait till Thursday evening for me to do the player... what do I even call it again? Duds and stars of the week, that's it. That's because shortly after I finish recording these videos, live starts and I have to go and do some work in my professional life on the laptop, which I really don't want to, which I really shouldn't have left to the last minute. But I got to do it, people. But I've given you guys 2 vids, well, 4 now by the time this comes out. You guys know I'm good for it. Allow me, it will be there. Get in the comments with the Q&As as well. But I'm waffling now, man. Let's move on. Let's start with the keeper. I might shock people. I'm gonna give Czech a 9. The last few games he's been having a wobble. Credit where it's due. People are focusing on the fact that he didn't save a pen. It shouldn't have been a pen. He should do better in pens. We know we need another keeper. But Czech was a bad boy today. He saved a lot of chances. And the last time we played Chelsea, well, not the last time. Was it the last time? Was it the last time we played Chelsea, or was it? Or am I thinking to last season? That's it, last season when he did that thing at the bridge where he gifted them a goal. I've been on to him ever since that. He's one of our better players today. He made a couple saves and he did a couple things to keep us in the game. So I'm gonna give him a 9, to be honest with you, man. Couple times, don't get me wrong, Morata didn't have his shooting boots and they fell straight to Czech, but you gotta save it, innit? I'm going to give Mustafi a 6.5, you know. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think he had a decent game, to be honest. The only bad thing I can really say is he was caught flat-footed for Chelsea's second goal. But other than that, 6.5 is about fair, to be honest with you. He didn't have a bad game. He had one of his better games this season. And he's been in low-key, he's been in good form this year. But the odd crap game. Chambers is my guy. He's been in solid form, but these things happen. Bad games happen. It don't make you a bad player. And football fans fail to understand. Players have bad games and players get ripped. Like, you could be a 30 defender. Cristiano Ronaldo, like Ashley Cole, world class, one of the best left backs to have played the game. Ronaldo, one of the best, if arguably, and slash Messi, to have ever kicked a football. Is there any shame in Cole getting ripped by him? No. Obviously, I'm not saying man of them levels, but you get what I mean. So Chambers gets 4.5, man. In the first half, he managed to get through the game. He had a better second half, but 4.5, man. He's for someone that I've seen play very well in big games, and for Middlesbrough, someone that I've played seen grow. I was disappointed when you've played enough games now to know. Be pessimistic, meet that header. Don't wait for it to bounce, because Morata on another day is gonna score that. Why are you turning your back? First minute, you're turning your back on a free kick, and you know Chelsea know how to take use of free kicks. You're playing square passes and getting hit. You recovered like that good challenge in the 43rd minute, but you just weren't at it today, Chambers. I'm going to give Hector Bellerin a 7. I felt, you guys saw my review first half, I felt the fullbacks had a very good game. You guys know I've been on to Bellerin. I felt he had a good game defensively and going forward, to be honest with you, and he deserved his volley. I've been on to Bellerin. I like Bellerin a lot. That's why I'm on to him. I believe another manager gets something out of the likes of him, Xhaka, and Mustafi to a degree. Better coaching and them thing there. But 7 for me. I don't care if you don't agree. Chambers, Holding, I'm gonna give him a 5. He was involved for our goal. It was a so-so performance. You didn't necessarily play outstanding. You didn't play badly. Gave away a couple of needless fouls you didn't have to. You neat with your passing. Made a couple vital blocks. Yeah, man. 5 is about fair. He didn't play terrible, but he didn't particularly play well. Still my guy though, and I believe Wenger needs to play you all the damn time so he can go to the World Cup, man. But yeah. Xhaka, I give him a 5.5. Another so-so one. He had a better first half than he had second. He showed he's giving away some silly tackles on the edge of the D. I've told you guys, as well as running, tackling is not one of Xhaka's strong points, and I don't know why he's in a position. He had a decent game, to be honest. I was going to give him a 6, but I just weren't impressed with the tackling late on, to be honest with you. And when they almost scored when he got caught trying to nutmeg someone, Xhaka, when you get tired, your standards drop. 5.5. Wilshere 7.5. He bagged his goal. He controlled it for us in the midfield. This is 6th start in a row. Big Jack Wilshere. Any talk of him not going to the World Cup is nonsense. Thunderbolt for a goal. A little deflection, but a thunderbolt. Nothing more to be said on Wilshere. I don't know why he went Bournemouth. The reason I started these videos, this is what we needed versus PSG away last year. This is what we needed in certain games. My man Jack. Obviously he dived. I don't really rate the dive. In fact, word to Wenger, I didn't see it. He never dived. But yeah, man, 7.5. I know he scored, and what I'm about to say might not make sense. Alexis Sanchez, I'm giving him an 8. I felt he was well up for it today. He was involved with the playmaking. Courtois denied a number of his opportunities, and on another day he probably bags. Courtois was quality today. That's nothing Alexis could do. We needed Alexis to turn up today. We know he's leaving between January and the summer, but yeah, he did his thing, man, and we question his commitment levels, and there's been big games where he's hid. So by that logic, and we've called him out, so by that logic, we have to play it fair. Give him an 8. Ozil, I'll give him a 9. He's turned up against the big boys. Against Liverpool this year, turned it on for us. Spurs turned it on for us. United defeat, only one there. Chelsea today, yeah, he doesn't turn up in big games. I mean, this is why we let him have New Year's off. This is exactly why we let him have New Year's off. Twisting up, man. So yeah, guys, man, what am I saying guys for? Anyways, guys, is what I meant to say. 9 for Ozil. Lacazette, 6.5. I felt last week, he had a decent game. You know what you're going to get with Lacazette. He's a technically good footballer. His hold-up play is good. The link-up play is good. Just in front of goal, I need you to stop snatching. I know you've been on 6-7 games without scoring, and it's going to play on you mentally. And when you're getting sub 90th minute, you can't really, it's not going to aid your cause, but you need to be a bit more calmer. I would say shoot more as well. I keep saying this, like Harry Kane, shoot more. You don't shoot, you don't win the lottery. We know Lacazette, he's got one of the best shots to goals ratio, but Premier League, you got to be scatty out here. You got to 6.5. He played well, but he's just thinking too much in front of goal, and a goal you would have got a 7 or something. Maitland Niles, I'm gonna give him an 8. The only time of note that he got beaten, they scored, and that will show him the fine margins of Premier League football against the big boys in these games that decide your season more or less. Or you look back, but he had a good game. Fantastic understanding with Alexis going forward, putting in a number of good crosses. He's a left back because he's a central midfielder by trade, or a winger give or take. He gravitates inside and gets involved in the link-up play. A number of interceptions today, a number of vital blocks. Maitland Niles is my guy. Last year, why do you think I was telling you guys, play Maitland Niles? I don't care how, I don't care where, play the man. And look how calm he is in possession and all of these things I've just said. Imagine him in midfield now with the recoveries. He plays like an old man. Like he moves like an old Caribbean man that just complains. Like I like the guy, but 8 out of 10, man. He got beaten once. They scored. Credit to Zappacosta, to be honest. And I think that's it. I ain't missing out no one, am I, people? And that's what I've played. Check Mustafi, Bellerin, Chambers, Holding, Xhaka, Wilshere, Alexis, Lacazette, Ozil, Maitland. Now, no one else played, guys, did they? Welbs and Theo went on long enough, but Welbs, come on. That he had an opportunity to just thread someone in, and it went to the first man. Just come on. Theo, you didn't have long enough. You had like 2 minutes. There's nothing you can do with that. I don't think I'm missing anyone. So, yeah, guys, DG, I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest of it.